Another week in another episode of Blue Streak Spotlight. I'm your host, Johnny Hastings, and joining us today we have two senior women's soccer players, goalkeeper Molly Gradowski and forward Val Korb. Girls, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Now, you both have played and represented this program the past 4 years and have done an incredible job doing so. When you both look back, what are some of the things and memories you will take along with you?
I'll always remember being a part of a team and being with my teammates. I've loved playing with all of them for the past 4 years. And I'll always remember the bus rides. Those are always my favorite part of the season.
Yeah, I agree with Val. There's something different about being with a team and being with your friends and being on those long bus rides and playing on the field and playing hard. And I think I'm going to miss that team aspect a lot.
You guys have had a great team this year. And in saying that, what does it take to make a commitment to a team? And not only this year, but you've done it the past 4 years, as we said. I'm sure there were hardships and some rewards. Can you elaborate?
There were many hardships. It's difficult. I mean, when we first started our first 2 seasons, we went into a lot of overtimes, and we had some tough losses. But we came out, I think, a stronger team the past couple of years. And you also, it's hard being a student athlete. You have to be able to balance school and a sport, and it's difficult. So you have to be dedicated to both.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely, like Val said, it's a commitment, and it's something that I think we both definitely wanted to make and have loved every minute of it. But as the team has grown over the past 4 years, I mean, as a freshman, we went into maybe 7 overtimes in our freshman season alone, and seeing the team develop, those memories from those first couple of years, and then seeing how much we've progressed has been amazing. And yeah, I wouldn't replace it for anything.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that feelings will be missed next fall when you guys won't be playing soccer. That leads me to my next question. Don't get too sad, but what will be one thing you will miss about John Carroll soccer?
I'm going to miss just being a part of a team. I've always played a sport since I was a little kid. I don't know what it's like to just train for fun. Yeah, I'm always training for a sport, so I'll have to pick up something else.
Right.
Because I'm not going to know what to do with my free time.
Right. I mean, I've been playing, and I'm sure Val's been playing soccer for the past 15, almost 16 years, and it's weird to think that this isn't going to be a part of my life in the way that I've known it for so long. And I'm definitely going to miss being able to get out on the soccer field and, just there's something different about competitive collegiate soccer, and I'm going to miss it a lot.
Yeah.
Well, you both have made your imprint here at John Carroll, so you can be proud of that. And Val, I'm going to ask you a couple personal questions. You have, like you said, since you were younger, always played a sport. Here, while at John Carroll, you obviously play soccer, but also you tried your hand at track as well. You ran track for the Blue Streaks for a couple years. How has running track made you a better soccer player?
Running track my freshman year was really tough. It was much different than high school. It was a much faster pace, and I struggled. I really struggled for the first couple months, but then I finally got into it, and it really helped with my speed and my agility for soccer. So passing the gauntlet that fall was not a problem.
Well, would you recommend to any senior going into college, whether Division I, II, or III, to maybe try their hand at 2 sports, or would you rather say, just stick with one of the sports, focus your efforts there?
I would say if you could handle it, I would say do both. I think soccer and track kind of go hand in hand, and you do a lot of running in soccer. But I don't know if I would recommend doing 2 completely different sports. But I feel like if they balance one another, then why not? If you can do it, go for it.
That's great advice. And Molly, some advice for incoming soccer players or any athlete coming into college. You've been able to do an incredible job managing your studies off the field as well as your performance on the field. And you've been doing a nice job with your academic career and social justice. How have you been able to manage and balance that fine line between academics and athletics?
I think it has a lot to do with doing what you enjoy, and I love playing soccer, and I really enjoy my academics, and I love being a part of social justice and doing community service. And so it's kind of, for me, it was natural. It was something that I wanted to be involved in and want to be engaged in. And of course, there comes those late nights and early mornings where everything kind of comes together all at once, and you need to focus your attention on all the different aspects of your life. But I think if you really are passionate about what you're doing and you want to be doing it, you make it work in one way or another.
Well, you have made it work, and you're a goalkeeper for the Blue Streaks. And now I might ask you maybe a little bit dangerous question. I want to get in the mind of a goalkeeper, whether in hockey you have a goaltender or soccer a goalkeeper. There are things about a goalkeeper when you're out there on an island by yourself that you might not want to get in between the ears of. But I have to ask you, you have to have incredible mental toughness to be a goalkeeper. Has that helped you off the field?
Yeah, I definitely would. A lot of things that you deal with a goalkeeper, you definitely have to stay focused at all points in the game, and you have to be able to block out everything else that's going on, and even as a field player, but specifically when you have, sometimes going down to Case Western and you have the boys soccer team right in your ear yelling at you, you have to keep that focus, and I think off the field it's the same thing. I have to be focused to be able to do what I want, and it's definitely also self-motivation, to be able to motivate yourself to remain focused in everything that I do. So.
Well, I'm going to, on a lighter note than getting inside the mind of a goalkeeper, I'm going to ask, I play baseball for the Blue Streaks, and we weightlift in the Don Shula weightlifting room, which is adjacent to your locker room. And I have noticed the past 4 years, either on the day of or the day before Halloween, you guys dress up in some crazy Halloween costumes. And now this is finally my chance, and we get to do it on the Blue Streak Spotlight. What's the deal with the costumes? How did it come about, and what's really the background of it?
Well, it's been a tradition of the soccer team to have a practice that's called Express Yourself Day, and it happens coincidentally right around Halloween, and each class dresses up together as something. This year, the seniors were serial killers, and we had boxes of cereal and our little swords, and it's very different. Yeah, we do a lot of different things that are creative, and it's really just a way to kind of relax and have fun. We're right in the middle of OACs, and you kind of need that practice to relax and remember again what you're here for, and to have fun too. Yeah.
Val?
Exactly what Molly said. I totally agree. Everyone always looks forward to that practice. It's really fun. And it's just a way for everyone to get together and just calm down before the big games.
Right. It shows a sense of team unity, which you guys have had the past couple of years, due in part because of the great leadership you guys have exhibited playing John Carroll women's soccer. And you guys have put together an impressive and outstanding careers here. And I just want to say, watching you guys play, it's very inspiring for younger players to watch you two leaders go out on the field and do what you've done the past 4 years. And I can't say enough, speak enough volumes of how well you guys have done with this program. And thank you for joining us.
Thanks so much.
All right, no problem. That'll do it for this edition of Blue Streak Spotlight. I'm Johnny Hastings.